And we're back with some more Rimworld. And we're dealing with a breacher raid. I don't like breacher raids, but we should be... Shit, there's a lot of Lancers. I'm going to be awkward. The thing is, they're attracted to walls. So long as we can keep them, well, keep them focused on the walls, we should be okay. And Smirk here, we've just teleported them back using fire skip. I was advised that if I tried to use the transport shuttle, that would cost us honor. That was a good call. I think if we use that, we'd lose access to the next level, whatever we're going to get with the Empire. So we're not going to burn that. But however, we do have 3 permits we can use. The first one is Aerodrone Strike, which we shall accept. And then what we can do is we can call on an Aerodrone Strike for free. Right about... Ooh, I'm thinking right there. Nice hit indeed. Next up, we'll do Aerodrone Salvo. That one, a little bit of a bigger hit radius. Ooh, right about there, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, perfect. Now, that termite is the problem, and it's not going to die too quick. What's its range? We might want to Insanity Lance this termite, because I don't think it's going to get killed by the Aerodrone Salvo. Yeah. So in that case, we've got War Machine up front and an Insanity Lance. Okay. And now let's hide. Yep, run away. Ooh, 3 Scyther corpses, 5 Lancer corpses. That worked out quite nicely. Didn't do a lot to the centipedes. Yeah. Unfortunate problem with the damn things. They're too tough. I should have brought EMP grenades. Why didn't I bring EMP grenades? Okay, okay. Now, they should retarget on the walls. Whatever the termite was targeting, they should go for that now. And we are going to take that chance to shoot them. Right. Who do we want up front? We'll put up the clone first. Don't want to risk some of our better people on the front lines, but you got to do what you got to do. You guys go there. Let's try and tighten this up a little bit, shall we? Oh, they've spotted us. Inconvenient. Fine, we'll hide around the corner. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Then we spring out. All right. Move, 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 move. Okay, no, I want that Charge Lancer dead first. Charge Lancer's got to go. Lancers are the worst because they can one-shot you. I mean, Centipede Blasters can also one-shot you, but it's just far less likely. Okay, these 2 guys have 100% health. I'm thinking... Oh, no, that guy's winding up a shot. Who's got an Insanity Lance available? We also have a low shield. I'd prefer not to use it unless absolutely necessary. We've got 2 charges left in the Insanity Lance. I think... Yeah, Pseudonym. Actually, no. From there, you should be able to target one of them. Do I really want to target that one? Actually, I might want to target this one over here. I would kind of prefer to target one that's more in the midst of the enemies. Ow. 100% hit points. Perfect. Pull back. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, they've turned around to focus on that, which means we should be able to spring out and repeat this whole process again. Now, you guys, all of yous, target that guy. Ow, 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 ow. God! I love the way they keep changing their mind. It's like, no, we're good. There's a berserk machine right in front of us. We're just gonna... Okay. I think we might have to pop a low shield. I'm not seeing a way around this. Just expensive. Expensive. Actually, we might be able to buy ourselves some more... Like, we've taken too much damage already. This is just so risky. I don't like it. Call aid. Give me a Janissary squad. Perfect. These guys, no. We want to target these guys. That guy's at 20%, that guy's at 33%. If we can knock down 2 of them, the less firepower they have, the better. If we can knock it down to 2 or even 3 centipedes, that makes our lives a lot simpler. Let's repeat again. And watch as the centipedes immediately retarget our guys instead of the other enemy. Yeah. I think we just have to fire. Okay. And fire. Come on, come on, come on. Oof. What was that thing? Colonist need to rescue. Oh, damn. How bad's the injury? Victor. Oof. Okay. Shot to the brain. That's not great. That's not great. Heavy blaster shot. Oh, this is just so risky. Okay. That means there is 1, 2, 3 left. And all of them... Okay, attacking Brandon, attacking Annoy, and these 2 guys are just sitting there going, yay, they're not attacking us. Okay, so fine. Get out of there. Okay, they're attacking those 2 boys. You are attacking Annoy. How could you even see Annoy? Okay, he's retargeting. Perfect. I say... Dumb shit, run that guy down. Little shit, run that guy down. Everyone else, charge. For shit, gonna need you to jump. Perfect. Ow, 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 ow. Oof. How many hours you got left, Victor? 4 hours. Don't worry, we'll be right over to you in a second. Alright, Brichette. I want you to rescue them immediately. In fact, I think I want you to coagulate them immediately. Should help cut down their chances of, well, I don't know if it cuts down the chances of infection, but at least if we're tending them out, make sure they're not going to bleed out. Oh, that sucked. That sucked like a lot. Did you at least drop some goodies for us? No, mechanoid slag chunks. Seriously. No. Lancer. Like, no good gear at all. Just, like, the worst, most unfriendly robots of all time. Actually, I take it back. There's 25 components right there. That will go towards making some elbow blade upgrades for our people. I have been, well, not really using our characters to their maximum advantage. For example, Don't Trust Me 3, they come with unnatural healing. And I have been advised to use this if I want to risk it. Now, this seems to be a bit like a healer mech serum, but it has a 6-day cooldown. So if we do unnatural healing on Kevin here, it will heal either their lung or their toe. But from some testing I did on the side, it should always heal the biggest injury first. Which means Kevin just regrew a kidney right now. Which is kind of awesome. And 6 days from now, we can do that all over again. In fact, let's put them back in prison for a second. We want to... Yeah, we'll continue converting them. I want to convert them over to our religion before I let them back in. Reason being, if we don't convert them over to our religion, we're going to have problems with just the way the religion is set up. We don't like non-believers. Also, to speed things along, I'm going to try and speed run the conversion of Don't Trust Me 3. Reason being is, well, I'm tired of waiting for these people to get their stuff together. Perfect. Prisoner, release them if you wouldn't mind. We've already broken a bit of their certainty, so yeah, prioritize release. Hey, no, I said prioritize releasing them. There you go. Perfect. And now that you've prioritized releasing them, put them right back in. Why not? I haven't been exploitive enough in the last while. Let's just speed this along. I want to have this one on the team and done with prioritized converting. So this way we get to convert them again immediately without having to wait. It saves you a bunch of time. It speeds things along. It's completely busted, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay, release them again. And you can clear prioritize at already releasing. Boom. Draft him up as... Sorry. Then try to arrest him again. Put him in. Convert. And, oh look, we can prioritize converting them again. So we can immediately convert them over to our side. I was pretty sure they'd patch this out at some point, but no, it appears either they've messed it up in one of their later updates, or they never patched it out to begin with. Right, done. They're converted to our side. That just saves us a whole bunch of time. Now what we can do is we can just release them. What's their mood at? They're not going to be happy. Once neuron supercharged, Hungary was imprisoned. Okay, fine. How long was in prison last for? 12 days. You know what? We're just going to release them. If they have a mental break, it will be a problem. But done. Now they're converted over to our religion completely, and we can utilize them more properly. We'll just won't give them any guns for now. Well, we have finally managed to improve this throne room to the point that I think they're happy with it. Yep. The royal people are like, yeah, cool, we will finally level you up to maximum level. Now, of course, this doesn't mean we wasted a silent neuroformer on Smirk, but that's okay. Smirk's fine with that. And there is a quest here that I kind of want to accept as well. Forsaken Nomads. I think they're tribal. If they're tribal, we might be able to level up Annoy to get a few points of Psi Focus as well. Having a bunch of tribals to just help out around a tree would be great. Assuming they don't mind our beds. We have 12 of 17 people showing up. Some of the selected participants are sleeping. That is okay. Let's get this started. Alright, with that done, we shouldn't have to level up anyone else with the Empire. We might get an odd level 1 with them just so that they can worship at a throne or sit on a throne. But for now, once Smirk is done, we should be good to go. Then we can finally start multiplying our power at maybe not ridiculous speeds, but definitely faster than normal. Oh, and I think we're going to put in... I think I'm going to use these for battery boxes. I couldn't figure out, or maybe I'll make this into just one big room. We'll see. I needed more space here to make sure that we could get this place up to the required level. Honorable bestowing ceremony. Great, everyone will be a little bit happy. 1 hour left on this. Let's accept this for now. Refugees have arrived. Let's make sure they're tribals. If they're not, we can dispose of them rather quickly. Damn it. These do not look like tribals, do they? Yeah. Artistic focus... Yep, are any of you actually worth keeping is the question. Well, I suppose we can keep them around. They would make interesting meat shields, I suppose. Let's check what their work allowed for. Oh, no. None of you are going to be doing anything but hauling and cleaning, if you don't mind. In fact, we may have to come up with some busy work to keep you guys from doing anything stupid. While we're waiting for our new haulers and cleaners and meat shields to come in, we're going to move Smirk along in their plans. And that plan is for them to die. They've already assigned out who their heir is. Here we go. If you hover over count, it says, if Smirk dies, War Machine is designated to inherit. Smirk is flexible about his title privileges. Excellent. So, let's make sure War Machine is going to be flexible about them, are they? Nimble, psychically hypersensitive, tough. Yeah, they'll do fine. So, Smirk. Yeah, I forgot something, didn't I? Before Smirk takes a dirt nap, we would like them to drop off their gear. Yeah, we're going to make them stripped. Problem is, when people die, it does massive damage to the... What was that? New recruit Ella. Ooh, excellent. If someone dies, it does massive damage to their equipment that they're wearing. And you know what? There's a bunch of herbal medicine on you. That's all going to come off you when you die anyway, so you might as well drop the lot. Alright, buddy. Someone will be along shortly. I'd have you do it, but we don't have a clone of you yet. Give it time. Give it time. I'm sure we'll get around to it. I anesthetized them, didn't I? That was stupid. Euthanize them, please. And Smirk has died. Freeholder title is gained by War Machine. The title of freeholder cannot be inherited if she dies. No one will inherit this title. Huh. Well, wait a minute. Freeholder, yes. But the moment we accept this quest... To accept this quest, you need to sign a throne. I'm sorry. No problems. Throne assigned. Quest accepted. Right. Smirk. Quick self-resurrect, buddy. Pull yourself out of it. Health-wise... Oh, anesthetic sedated. Don't worry, you'll be fine in no time. Someone want to put them to bed? Right, perfect. Now, new recruit, Ella. What are they good at? Mining, constructing, melee, and shooting. Perfect. They've got chemical fascination, which means they need to take them their own little schedule. 1 second. You see, everyone's on social drugs. Well, except for Lucy over there. Social drugs, if you go into it, is basically a case of they can have 1 psychite tea every 2 days, just to help them out if things get rough, and 1 beer every day, but only if their mood dips below 30%. So if they dip below 34, they'll have tea. If they dip below 30, they'll have a beer. That means they only use it if they need it. And when it comes to Lucy, this one here, actually, we forgot the beer one on this 1 second. Beer is a little bit harder for us to get, but if you're doing a lot of beer, if you get into beer, usually beer is better and cheaper and easier and faster to make. Or, well, not faster, but generally beer is just, you can pound it down more frequently, and it's just easier to use. You would make beer a little bit higher up and make it to 34 and make psychite tea to 30. But right now, we've got a little bit more psychite than we have beer, or we did for a while anyway. Anyway, social drugs here for War Machine, Victor, and Victor's clone. Well, they're Victor as he likes to be known. All of them, they basically have a tick box here on this. It's the same thing, but they've got a tick right here, which means it's for addictions. They need psychite to survive. They just need it. If they don't get psychite, they go into withdrawal because it's part of their chemical makeup of them. So, done. And we need to give them a name. Oh, we need to assign out work details for them. Ella here's only purpose is construction and mining, and Ella is not even the real name. Our newest recruit is Samuel Tess. I'm sure they'll get along just fine. That double burning passion in construction would have been really useful when we were building up that whole throne room down here. Countess ceremony should be starting shortly. Here comes the Empire, and I need to make sure... 1 second. Major break risk. Who? What is wrong with you? High expectations, spaces into ratty apparel, constraining clothes, chilly, minor pain. Huh. Hypothermia, shivering. Well, that could be a problem. You guys did not come cold equipped. Might be an idea to put you guys somewhere safe where we can dispose of you, because I don't think you guys are going to survive out here. Safe temperatures -2, -5. Like it gets to -22 out here. They're all going to freeze to death. I think after we've done this, whatchamacallit down here, we maybe take them to the kill box and put them out of their misery. On the bright side, having all these extra people means we can get a full quality bestowing ceremony. Bring it on. Alright, this should take War Machine all the way from level 0 to level 6 in Silinx. Come on. Oh, yeah, that'll take a minute. Alright, so once that's finished, that's assuming no one has any mental breaks while it's going on. I wouldn't put it past some of the newbies to do that. It would be kind of hilarious to have Smirk attend. The only problem is they're kind of sedated right now. If they weren't sedated, I'm trying to imagine the guy's face as the guy he's bestowing the titles from. It's like, wait a minute, you're inheriting that guy's titles? Yeah, but he's supposed to be dead. He was dead. He just got better. The Empire, they'll never learn. War Machine got Chunk Skip, Neural Heat Dump, Word of Love, Wall Raise, Words of Inspiration, and Manhunter Pulse. Not great. Not really great stuff. And who is going to inherit if they die? Prichette is going to get their... That's actually excellent. We don't even have to build one of those little weird bestowing transfer thing or inheritance things. Oh, and I'm mispronouncing Prichette. I'm putting an or in there. It's Prichette? Prichette? Never mind. I'm going to keep mispronouncing it. I'm sorry. All right, now where were we? Oh, yes. We were going to get you a ceremony. Where is it? Imbue Death Refusal in 2.1 days. And then we can start on plan C or D or whatever it is that's up next. Dennis has offered to join us. Unfortunately, despite being amazing at plants, animals, fast learner, fast walk. Oh, this is painful. We can't take them in. They just don't have... They just don't have the stats we're looking for. As in, they're not a psychopath and they don't have bloodlust. So, yeah, we can't take any of them. That's unfortunate. Okay, while we're waiting, there's a few things we're going to do. Smirk. We need to... Oh, Tox Pack's deteriorating. Yeah, group of travelers from whoever are passing by? Yeah, whatever. What we need to do is Smirk needs to become our leader again. Or not our leader, our philosopher guy. Reason being he lost that when he... well, died for a wee bit. One thing we can use these newbies for is getting things out of the way without distracting our main team. We can do a role change for Smirk, and the 6 people we're sending are all not even of his religion. It's like, yeah, whatever, who cares? There's one other thing we need to take care of, and I want to start exploiting Kevin over here. Kevin, why did you take so long to eat? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Before you go to deep drilling, we want you to come down here. Now, I've been advised about this in the comments, and I never really paid much attention to it until we needed money. This is a steel sculpture. Turns out Kevin's transmutability works on sculptures just as well as everything else. And it turned it into uranium. Okay. We'll uninstall that uranium statue. You know what? You can do that if you could. And then what we'll do is we'll store it over here and sell it when the time comes. Turns out, turning steel statues into anything that is not... Oh, well, what was it? Bioferrite? Makes a good markup. And in fact, if you can turn it into gold, it's worth about 3 grand. And we can sell those to pretty much everyone over the comms console. So, every 20 hours, we can use that ability, and it's about a 1 in 4 chance it'll give us gold. The other times, it will give us either... Or what is it? Bioferrite, plasteel, gold, and uranium. They're the 4 things it can turn it into. And all of them are more valuable than the basic steel, except for the bioferrite, which we would then break down anyway. Unfortunately, we'd lose half the mass. If you're just looking to convert the maximum amount of something to something else, you'd probably be best off doing something like a steel meditation throne or plate armor or something like that. Then the conversion process will give you the most gold if you get it, but I think I'd prefer to just use the statues. Yep, successful role change. Perfect. Go grab a snack then. Wow, elite expectations again. You were so hard to keep happy, and we will not be putting him back in here. War Machine has taken over their old bedroom, and they're on the Slate Grand Throne. But only briefly, up until we can get them a death refusal, and then we'll be passing the title on to Prachette, and then we'll have 3 level 6 casters. While we have these Muppets here, I'm going to use them for rituals. We're going to start scarring everyone up. In fact, we're going to start prepping for the next level of scarification and get everyone 2 or 3 scars. We're going to start with the kids. The kids they should be young enough. They need to be under 25 so that we don't have to worry about de-aging them and accidentally deleting all their scars again. Kevin's transmutability, it's come off cooldown. Yeah, I was going to let him sleep, but you know what? I'm curious. Bioferrite? Ugh. No. Deconstruct. Next. That's every 20 hours we can do that, and there's a 1 in 4 chance we'll get gold. The moment the gold comes up, I'll show you why it's so overpowered. But for now, actually, make sure that there's no roofs over that. I don't want anyone getting crushed. Ah, no, it seems to be fine. I am expanding out over here, namely because I want some more storage. This storage is just, it's not enough. We need more room. Somehow this room has turned into an absolute mess. Well, of course it did. I should probably move the fridge or do some other stuff, but no. No, we're just going to live with the mess we have created, and we should probably, yeah, have those all hauled, and we can have that smoothed out. In fact, we could probably have this whole place smoothed out. Oh, looks like we've got another join offer from Poussin. Well, jump to location. Hey, Poussin, we would love to hire you. You're steadfast, good at medical. Ugh, peg leg or anything, but no, sorry. I know you guys are all going to turn us, and you're probably going to try and kill us, which is why I've been slowly but surely moving your beds further away from us. Thing is, you've all got clubs, so I figure if you go after us when you're sleeping, everyone can just wake up, hop to the opposite side of beds, and just riddle you down with bullets. That would be the preferred method of dealing with you. How are we doing on that imbued death ritual? That's open in 3 hours. In which case, War Machine, I need you to come over here for a quick ritual. Turns out you can't put 2 or 3 scars on the same person until you actually upgrade your religion. So you can only put 1 scar per person. That's kind of unfortunate. War Machine here is going to be our target. Our invoker is going to be Kevin, because Kevin's got 180% psychic sensitivity. And then we'll just actually, it doesn't really matter about the rest of them. We can put in these guys. Yep. And it's still only a 2.8% reduction in skills. That's perfect. Perfect. Let that off. That will make sure that War Machine is, well, perfect. We're not having a lot of luck with Kevin here. Maybe they've patched this. That's Bioferrite again. Oh, Fubar. Okay, entity escape. There's only revenants, so makes things simpler. Let's just grab everyone. Wait, Samuel, Tess? I forgot to give you a gun. You know what? We'll get around to that in a bit. I think we may have just enough people to hold off this revenant. Just barely. Dumbshits, I'm going to need you over here. Yeah, it can open doors. Smirk. Deploy flare, buddy. Okay, all of you newbies. Gonna need you to melee attack that guy. Smirk, you have stun, don't you? And I think we'll hit it with another stun really quick. Right. That's actually not so bad. Assuming you have lots of people, that's one of the easier ones to handle. Where is the Yoking Bob? Capture Revenant Spine. Yeah, go stick it in the storage units. And we'll send everyone back to work. Somehow, War Machine's thing didn't stick. It must have cancelled because someone had a mental break or something. My bad. So we're just now getting around to finishing that. And I really, really hope that the next transmute that Kevin comes up with is gold. I really, really need that to happen. Come on, Kevin. Yes! Golden. What's the last one? Ambrosia Binge Eulogy? We only have 6 of this stuff. You know what? Go for it. Wait. God damn it, what are you guys doing? Victor B? Yeah, that seems about right for Victor. Has a tendency to be just like the original Victor. Okay, never mind. What was I going to do? Oh yes, you. We're going to uninstall you. We need to go on a mission right now. Okay, why was I holding out for this statue to complete? Well, because it's the most broken... So why were we holding out for a golden statue? Well, because it's super duper broken. They're going to patch this out, but I'll try and explain why it's so broken. This transmutability is meant to be used on a stack. Basically use a stack of steel or steel slag chunks and you convert it. If you convert, say, a slag chunk, which is, yeah, I think I've already converted all of those. Slag chunks, you normally smelt them down and you get 15 steel out of them. Or you can convert them directly and either get 15 plasteel, 15 bioferrite, 15 uranium, or 15 gold. It's basically a one-to-one conversion type of process. Same with a stack of steel. If you get a 75 stack of steel, you can convert it into 75 bioferrite, 75 gold, 75 uranium, or actually 75 twisted meat as well, strangely enough. However, it also works on pure steel buildings, as long as the alternatives are you can make it out of the other materials. So, for example, shelves. If you make a shelf out of steel, which will cost you 20 steel, you can then use the conversion ability on that, and it will turn into either plasteel, bioferrite, whatever, but it can't turn into the, meat thing. It can't turn into meat, so you're actually safe on that front. However, here's the thing. If we try to make this out of gold, it doesn't cost 20 gold, it costs 200. There's a by 10 multiplier for anything made of small materials, which is silver and gold. Is it jade? No, it doesn't affect jade. But if you try to make a shelf out of silver, it costs 200 as opposed to 20. Gold, 200 as opposed to 20. So the reason this is all messed up is you get a statue, then you turn that statue into gold. It's actually worth 10 times more in gold than it is in whatever, or steel. So instead of this costing 50 steel to make, this costs 500 gold to make that statue. And to sort of put that in perspective, there is, I think there was 300 gold in each one of these stacks. So there's 600 gold here underground. It takes a while to get that out. I think it comes out 8 pieces at a time. It takes a long time to mine. Or mine 50 pieces of steel, turn it into a statue, and you got a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to turn it into 500 gold's worth of statue beauty. Which, yeah, that's incredibly broken. They'll patch that out. As in, they'll make sure that it can't be converted into gold if it's... they'll leave the conversions for statues maybe, but it won't work into gold. It'll convert into everything else. Well, that would be my guess. Okay, then what we do is we load this up. Yep, perfect. We got everything. Now, where... Oh, damn it. I need more fuel, don't I? Where did I put that fuel? All right, let's go. We want to visit. Yes, please. And we shall immediately build up another one of those. Okay, please, please, please have good stuff to trade. We are... Lucy! They got some Lucy. Excellent. We were running a little bit short of that. Okay, what else you got? Manhunter Pulse, Mass Chaos Skip, Psychic Harmonizer, Psychic Sensitizer. Ooh, Justice Bringer. Trait, Psychic Sensitizer. Interesting. No, we kept using fire weapons. Not when we got vamps around the place. Oh, but yeah, down here at the bottom you notice that statue is worth 3,456, as opposed to the other two, which are worth 300 or so. It's worth 10 times more. Yeah. That is just so super broken. After a bit of mucking about, what we're picking up is 4 Luciferium, Insanity Lance, a Psychic Harmonizer, a Psychic Sensitizer, and a Gene Pack for Pyrophobic. The Gene Pack is a bit of an odd one, but it makes sense, I swear. This one, carriers of this gene have an intense fear of fire. When fires are close, there's a chance of a mental breakdown at any moment. We can give that to our ghouls, and it won't affect them at all because they can't have mental breaks. So it's just a bunch of complexity points we get for free, which will reduce their metabolism, which means they'll be better. We just have to get our hands on some medicine, which will be where our next stop is. So, done. And now... Yeah, I was checking to see if War Machine had Manhunter Pulse. They do have Manhunter Pulse, so there was no point buying that thing. We can... Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll go over here. Let's just land down somewhere nice and safe. Actually, right here is good. You coming? Yoink! That's why I was so fine doing that during this time of the year. Alright, done. Whew. Now, we just need to go on one more mission after that. There is one dumb thing I would like to do before we get into some of the more, silly things. Consume the psychic sensitivity of a target. This costs us 20 bioferrite, which is nothing. And since War Machine has such high psychic sensitivity, they will get 66 days of increased psychic sensitivity, which is great because they're a Psycaster. Now, where is our prisoner? Ah, here we go. Rue, why don't you go in there? Perfect. A little bit of mild brain damage for you coming up. Then, I suppose it doesn't matter who gets in here. Let's put in... Yeah, oh, actually, wait, no. They might cancel it because they're wonky. We'll have to use our people to make sure this goes through solid. At current ritual quality, the Invoker will increase their psychic sensitivity for 102 days. Yeah? Yeah, target will suffer brain damage and fall into a coma. I mean, oops. How are they looking on the movement front? Yeah, they'll be fine. They have a death refusal on them anyway, so even if it kills them, they can just refuse to die. War Machine is currently at 195% psychic sensitivity. They're now at 245% psychic sensitivity, and that's going to last for almost 2 years. Well, 100 days and change. That is perfect. Dump the prisoner back. Prisoner's only problem is, okay, they're a little bit shivering from hypothermia. They've got a, whoa, that's a lot of brain scarring. We might have to scoop out the brain and resurrect them. Might be the only way. War Machine, there's something I'd like you to do. Well, grab your neural supercharge first. Then, yeah, grab a nap. First thing in the morning, we have a plan for you. Today, War Machine's gonna meet their brother being themselves. They're gonna duplicate themselves. That's why I did that little psychic ritual just beforehand, and yeah, I got them scared and everything. Let's see what happens. I don't think they keep the blade. One of the reasons I want to do this is there was questions, do they keep their titles? I don't think so. But it's worth testing. And at the same time, let's see. I've also been advised that sometimes this person can be hostile. No. I made sure War Machine had a Psychic Insanity Lance on them just in case. The new War Machine is also got the Neural Supercharge. Yes, Psychophage thing, so the Psychic Sensitivity, and they've got Death Refusal. So they keep Death Refusal. My understanding from what little testing I've done is if you duplicate someone, they get one Death Refusal, but if you have double Death Refusal on your guy, they still only get one on the duplicate. Could be wrong on that, but that seems like it... Well, this just means we can now do a quick medical test on them, see what's wrong with them, and if there is anything wrong with them, we could just kill them, scoop out their brain, and go again. I mean, they've got a Death Refusal on them. Once you get some clothing on you, we'll move on to the next bits of this. Perfect. Good, down to minus 20. There might be something horrifically wrong with you, but first off, let's just switch you to industrial medicine, do an operation, and do a surgical inspection, if you wouldn't mind. What are you doing? What? No. What helmet did you just put on there? A psychic foil helmet? No! Drop that. I gotta limit people so they don't put that thing on. That's a little bit more important than that. Yeah, for the surgical inspection, who's gonna do it? Brandon? What's your medical? 12. You know what? Go for it, Brandon. Your medical surgery success chance is 103%. Let's see what ails you, clone. Actually, wait. War Machine B15550. Okay, surgical inspection results. War Machine is suffering from duplicate sickness. Psychic interference between this person and their duplicate is causing slow mental deterioration. As long as multiple copies of this person are alive, the condition will keep getting worse. Huh. So if both of them weren't alive, the condition would say not exist anymore? Oh, the thing is, I don't want to scoop out their head, because that's what their silent levels is. So I suppose kill them and then... Oh, wait, does that mean... That means both of them have it, right? Or do they? No, just the one of them. You know what, let's just run this on for a bit and see what happens. In the meantime... Well, actually... Countess here is fine. They are not a countess. They did get all the Psylink levels. They got copies of all their Psycasts as well. Is that exact duplicates? Yep, they got the exact same Psycast, meaning if you got someone loaded them up with a butt ton of Psycast, combat abilities, everything you could think of, they would carry them all over. Now, you can't get Bionics. The Blade Elbow didn't carry over, so we will have to give them a little bit of an operation for that. But that can wait for a minute. You see, the thing is, War Machine does have to pass on their title. So if we just killed War Machine 1, would that fix that War Machine? Because it says duplicate sickness initial. Psychic interference between this person and their duplicate is causing slow mental deterioration. As long as multiple copies of this person are alive, the condition will keep getting worse. However, the condition will not be lethal. Yeah, it seems like it would be bad either way. And we were going to kill War Machine original anyway. Oh. Solar flare. I think all of our hydroponics are about to die. Well, might as well harvest what we can. Oh, man. I really wanted that meds as well. Doesn't matter. First thing in the morning, once... Oh, damn it, we needed chem fuel as well. Or did we? How far will this thing reach? Actually, never mind, we don't need the chem fuel. Smirk, it's time for you to go on a little quick mission. We're just going to load Smirk up on a pod, and all we're looking for here is meds. Actually, where is their... The next closest trading partner is there. That is... Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. Even with full fuel, I don't think we'd make it to them. And we'll check down another one of these. Guys, you want to keep hammering away at that? Thing is, we've been here already, so medicine is all we're really after. 32 medicine, thank you kindly, and we'll sell off a bunch of tail caps, a cloth sash, some camel hide, yeah, whatever, some other normal junk we got lying around the place. 32 medicine, 1 gene pack for aggressiveness, and then we will just fire skip back home. Skip to random ally, it's movement difficult 3 out there, it's just not worth walking. Smirk, drop all that stuff, and then go and immediately start meditating a bunch because you got to work back up all of that psi focus you just burned. Solar flare has ended, and our rice has not died. They must have changed that, because I remember solar flares being absolutely brutal to these. Yeah, it hasn't killed them. Like this on the ice sheet, that used to be an absolute nightmare. Okay, absolute nightmare is exaggerating a bit, but it's just more of a case of it did result in problems when you were on the ice sheet. How are you guys doing over here? This is our second crop circle that's coming along. We're running short of potatoes, and I figured we need more rice. Well, it's just we've got a lot of newbies hanging around. 9 humans. Yeah, that was eating into our food supplies, and we're pretty much feeding them entirely on potatoes and rice. I think once we've got about 3 crop circles up, we should be good for quite some time. In traditional fashion, we're going to have War Machine B operate on original War Machine, so it's sort of like a reverse of the original. We've already stripped them down. They should be fine, and the question is this. Will this health condition go away once we kill the original? Or will this one still have it and we'll have to kill them as well and bring them back? We can kill both of them if we need to and then bring them both back. But the reason we're killing War Machine right now is, well, we want Prichette to get the new title so that she can become a caster as well. Okay, let's see. Duplicate sickness initial. Okay, I want you to stay there for now. Wait, 8.3, 8.2... What? It's going down? Huh. It might be... I'll worry about that in a minute. For now, I think we do a quick Prichette Countess ceremony to accept this question. Use the throne for Prichette. No problems. The new one has just become available. In fact, we also have a lovely bed for you, too. Then we'll have them stop off. We'll do the little thing. Prichette will get her Psylink levels, and then we'll see what kind of ability she gets. Alright, time for Prichette to become a level 6 Psycaster. We started the episode with one level 6 Psycaster, which was Smirk. Then, after Smirk, we killed Smirk and gave it to War Machine. Then War Machine, so we had 2 level 6 Psycasters. Then War Machine duplicated themselves, so we had 3 level 6 Psycasters. And now Prichette becomes, well, a level 6 Psycaster. Means we're up to 4 level 6 Psycasters. Yeah, this is perfectly fine and normal. Oh, we got a terrible bestowing ceremony. Well, there was a lot of people in there, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't care. We'll be having another one shortly anyway. Where is the War Machine? The new one. Wait, no. I'm trying to move them over. War Machine. Nope. Why can't you stay beside your... Fine. War Machine B, how are you doing? Your Psychite Dependency, Death Refusal... Nope, nope. You're fine. The whole thing's gone. Okay. So... Bring him back? I think we kind of have to at this point. Ooh, actually, Prichette, you're a countess now. Who is your heir? Freaking knew it. Burke. Burke, your kid is your heir. So, actually, that's even more interesting. Like, if the mother dies, Burke becomes the heir, right? But then if the mother doesn't come back to life before Burke gets the title assigned out, then who would they give it to? Like, the person they like the most, maybe? I think that's how it goes, which would be Rue? Rue's a prisoner. Oh my god, your best friend's a prisoner? Like, you've got the highest... Oh, wow. That is... Nomad Gunslinger comes in second. That is... Whew. That's kind of depressing. Ah, the Empire have shown up. Tribute collectors. Well, this is interesting because, well, part of my initial theory was we've got, what, 9 people here? 9. If we could take 3 of those and sell those to the Empire, that would get someone up to Acolyte with them. Or what is it? Yeoman. That's the one. To get them to Yeoman, level 1. That means they can meditate at chairs, or they can sit on a steel meditation throne. I think it would be slightly better for them to meditate there, like 2 or 3 percentage points more. Or we could hold out and hopefully we'll get better statues. I think we might be able to get by with just statues, though. Might be a while. You know what? I am going to let them pass us by. I don't think we need them. Oh, but there is a few other things we need to take care of. One, I probably should be using Unnatural Healing more. I wonder if Unnatural Healing could have saved us from having to off Victor. I suppose Victor, or sorry, not Victor, War Machine. So then again, War Machine was going to have to die to pass on their title to Prichette, so it didn't make a difference. In fact, we could kill Prichette now. She's already got a death refusal on hand, and that would pass it on to Burke. But then, no. I think I prefer to have Burke already done up so that Burke can then pass on their powers to whoever else they select, assuming they select someone who's not a prisoner or, someone who's not on the tile. That could work quite nicely. But there is the question of religious reformation. You see, I want to reform the religion, though I'm just not sure exactly where I want to go with the memes. 1 second while I save this. If we reform our religion, I figure we've got a few options, and I think I'll put up for a quick poll, because I'm kind of torn between 3, but I'm just going to explain some of the ones I don't want, just even though they might seem popular. One would be inhumane. Inhuman, it's just... No, it kind of strips the personality out a bit, a lot of the pawns. They get this thing where if they have a mental break, they become inhumanized, and, well, it makes them really hard to, break. And we don't care about nutrient paste already. Slavery becomes acceptable. We can do organ use acceptable. I don't like to make organ use acceptable unless you're on, an extreme map. That just seems a little bit too far. I feel like this things would make things just a little bit too easy and maybe go a little bit too dark. Blind sight doesn't really seem to fit. Nudism, cannibalism, tree connection, tunneler, animal personhood, none of these really appeal to me in the location we're at. But darkness seems like an interesting one. On the grounds that, well, we've been studying that monolith, things have been pretty dark, so maybe, this would give us some problems. Namely, fighting during daylight hours would give us a minus 20% to our accuracy. Fighting in darkness gives us a plus 20% to our accuracy. So... interesting modifiers that would make things... interesting is the best word, but difficult would probably be more accurate. These female or male primacies don't appeal to me. Human primacy, I always love this one, but I can't really figure out a way to fit that into what we've got going on. Nature primacy, yeah, considering where we are, no thank you. Blood feeding, we're not really... Don't get me wrong, Freshet is awesome and all that, but I don't think that's the way the colony leans. Ritualism just makes you happy for doing psychic rituals. Now we're good on that front. I don't think we want to get too addicted to the void. High Life, Rancher, Proletheizing, and Flesh Piracy, none of them really appeal. Raider is always fun in terms of it forces you to go out and attack stuff. We might have to put in a little bit of Execution is preferred or Execution is required. I'm not sure about that one just yet, but we'd see. But Raiders and Darkness seems like two ones I'd like. And then on this bottom level, Guilty, just no, we don't seem like people who are into Guilty. Individualism and collectivism don't really seem to fit us either. I mean, they are a bit individual. They're definitely not collectivist. Individual might work, but that really doesn't do much. Loyalism, loyal to who? We stand for our own before others is fine. Yeah, we were already there, but it doesn't really do anything. Supremacist, however, we'd probably have to go with slavery is acceptable or honourable, which means we'd have to actually enslave some people. Execution probably required. Shooting specialist, melee specialist, symbol burning, a few things, but supremacist is a bit of a mild one, but it would definitely give us access to shooting specialist, which would be of benefit to us. In fact, so would raiders. Shooting specialist would be quite nice. Darkness is probably the worst one of the lot, but it would give us access to mining specialist, which would speed up our transition to getting all the guns and weapons we need. Yeah, we'll cancel that, but I'll put that up to a poll and see which one of the three people lean towards. For now, though, I think we're going to put a cap on recruitment. Thing is, we already have, 15 pawns plus 2 ghouls, and I think we just keep duplicating people. I mean, why not? We could wait till we have a duplicate of everyone, or just keep duplicating a few key personnel. That would be an interesting way to expand our population. Though if we do that, I might have to start renaming people, because having 2 war machines, like a war machine and a war machine B, might just get a bit confusing, I think, for people. Next up, finish off the crop wheel, and then guns. Lots and lots of guns. I'm thinking we need a whole bunch of miniguns. 160 steel and 20 components a pop. Ooh, might want to duplicate some more of our crafters just to make that speed up a little bit. But yes, guns, because this little fight over here we had with the mechs was kind of sloppy and messy, and we need more low shield packs or we're in trouble. So I'm thinking, yeah, lots of guns, lots of killing, and lots more duplicates as well. This duplication thing is just way too broken. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed and good luck. Is there a downside to these duplications that I'm just not seeing? Is there a long-term thing where they're all going to just turn evil and, eat our heads off or something? Because being able to duplicate awesome pawns just seems far, far, far too broken.